is about to heat up inside. It is time for our opening bout. Let's send it up to the ring. Meiirim Nursultanov against Jamar Freeman. And Jamar says this is it for him. He has no more chances left. Let's get started live here on Facebook Watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans from Las Vegas, Nevada, right here in the fight capital of the world, this is the opener for Golden Boy Fight Night on Facebook Watch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you who'll be fighting out of the blue corner from Wilson, North Carolina, Jamar Freeman.
You know, Ryan, he's got a big smile on his face, but he told us yesterday this is his last comeback. This is it for him. It's either now or go home.
Yeah, Freeman was very, very motivated in the interviews, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings tonight. I'm excited.
He says he gets in his own way, that there is nobody that has more talent than him, but he understands that a lot of times it's him that holds himself back.
Rocking the skin, the snake type of shorts, I believe. Yeah, those are snake skin. Yeah,
his opponent, he'll be fighting on the red corner from Astana, Kazakhstan, Meiirim Nursultanov.
I'm going to let Jeremiah say the name because we've been trying for 2 days and we just continue to butcher it. So out of respect for the Meiirim, we'll call him by his first name. And Russian fighters, he's from Kazakhstan, they're very serious, they're very family-oriented, and when we talked to him yesterday, he could not have been more serious about how he's taking his fight tonight.
Oh yeah, he definitely had the game face on yesterday, and I'm looking for him to seek and destroy tonight. He's fast, he's quick, he goes down to the body. This guy is very exciting. It's gonna be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the joint at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, in association with Main Events, proudly brings you Golden Boy Fight Night live on Facebook Watch. 8 rounds of world-class professional prize fighting, boxing, for the vacant Junior NABF Middleweight Championship. Presented to you by the Gaffa, the official beer of boxing. All sanctioned to you under the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The Chairman, Anthony A. Marnell III. Executive Director, Bob Bennett. Supervisor at ringside, Dwayne Ford. The judges at ringside are Tim Cheatham, Ricardo Ocasio, and Bert Clements. And the third man in the ring, our championship referee, Robert Bird. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fight fans, for the introductions. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black and white. He officially weighed in at 159.4 pounds. His professional record consists of 15 victories, 7 wins by knockout, 6 defeats, and 2 draws. Going for his 3rd title shot in his career, ladies and gentlemen, from Wilson, North Carolina, Jamar Freeman. And fighting out of the red corner, where the red and black, he officially weighed in at a ready 159.6 pounds. His professional record unblemished with 8 victories, 7 wins by way of knockout, going for his first professional title run, fighting out of Oxnard, California, from Astana, Kazakhstan, Meiirim Nursultanov. And our referee to give the instructions, Robert Bird.
Okay, gentlemen, you had your instructions in the dressing room. The only thing I'll remind you of now, when I say stop, what that means is stop whatever you're doing, give me a clean break. You protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Anything on the belt and above is going to be good. On the belt and above is going to be good. Gentlemen, let's do this.
All right, good respect there between the two fighters. Let's look at the tail of the tape between these two fighters in our opening contest here on Facebook Watch. What do you make of what you see here from the numbers, Ryan?
From the numbers, it looks pretty even with the height. Nobody's coming in with really any advantages other than Meirim's age. So we'll see how that plays a factor in the age.
Freeman certainly has a lot more experience inside the ring than Meirim does. And we're just about set. Meirim in the red shorts, and Jamar Freeman will be in the snake skin shorts. We don't say that very often. Freeman, 18-month layoff, and he did admit to us that ring rust may be a factor for the first round or two, but he is not that concerned about it.
No, he said he will adjust.
What's kind of cool about his story is he's got a 12-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son, and this is the first time that he will fight since his son has been born.
And that always has to be big motivation for him, you know, fighting for somebody, fighting for the people you love. I'm sure he brings that in the ring every time he fights.
Round one of a scheduled 8 here in the junior middleweight division. I was really impressed with the confidence that Freeman had yesterday when we sat down with him, and was not concerned about facing a highly skilled fighter from Kazakhstan, but instead was concerned about himself.
Yeah. Good jab from Freeman. I love how it's coming out sharp. I want to see him throw it a little bit more jabs.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
You know, when you're in an 8-round fight, Ryan, how fast do you have to come out? You can't afford to give rounds away.
You can't. It's an 8-round fight. You can't afford to give any rounds away, but you also have to be smart. You can't overdo anything. So you have to take it how it is, but also take control of that fight.
Freeman definitely has a quickness advantage.
Yeah, very explosive.
It's always cool no matter what kind of an athlete you are, whether you're a boxer, baseball player, basketball player, when you understand the level of talent that you have and that you have underachieved thus far in your career, that's a really strong statement to make. And that's kind of what Freeman said to us yesterday. Got to get out of the corner.
Break, go.
That for whatever reason, he could never put it all together. And understands that now this is his time.
Yeah, like he said, it's his last opportunity. So we're going to see him give it all in the ring tonight.
Keep the comments coming in here on Facebook Watch. Completely interactive. Ryan, the coach here at ringside. Roxy Diaz, we'll hear from her in between rounds 1 and round 2. She will be with us the entire evening. The social media beat.
Get off his neck. Get off the next stop. Let him up, let him out.
Final seconds here in round 1. 4, 3. Good strong
Got a bell,
right
guys.
From Meirim.
Bell.
And that will do it. All right, let's send it up to Roxy. Roxy, what do you have?
All right, we have everybody checking in right now on Facebook. Remember to keep your comments coming all night long. I will be reading them. We have a lot of Freeman fans right now. Corey Lawson checking in saying, go Freeman. Also, America Morales Sr. says, good job, Oscar, for keeping boxing going. Shout out to more people checking in. Jalen Patterson, let's go Freeman. And as you mentioned earlier before, Coach, this is the first time that his 1-year-old son will be able to, well, maybe see his dad, what he's doing. Not quite understand, but we want to shout out Ro right now. Back to you, Coach and Rye.
Roxy, thank you very much. Ro, apparently, from what we understand, he already likes to shadow box. Whenever he sees his dad in the gym, he likes to be a part of it.
Hit the refrigerator sometimes.
He did say that, didn't he? He did say that. He says that he never relaxes. His form of relaxing is playing with his 2 kids.
Yeah.
And for any parents out there, you know that normally is not a relaxing occupation. All right, round 2. Good active start for both fighters. Who did you have winning round one?
That was a close one for me, but I have to give it to Meiirim that first round. I think he landed the better shots.
Both fighters have spent the majority of the early minutes in the middle of the ring. Let's see who the fans at home thought won the first round. And I've got my Facebook watch open here, and I hit Meiirim as well. So all of you fans at home, thank you for voting. 64% thinks Meiirim won the first round. Very simple. It just comes right up on your Facebook page. You can vote, press the button, new technology. Now Meiirim
takes a knee.
And Freeman takes a knee. He's claiming
he's behind
five,
that he got hit.
6, 7, 8. You good? All right, let's go.
That will go down as a knockdown.
All right, let's go.
Referee Robert Bird giving the standing 8 count. Remember, you cannot be saved by the bell in any round.
Freeman needs to focus right now.
It seems like, right, he's getting frustrated that he thinks he's getting hit in the back of the head.
You know, at this time, you need to just focus.
And now Meiirim really teeing off. Good shot to the midsection. And now he's got
to get out of that corner.
Freeman is in trouble.
Ooh, going to the body. Freeman doesn't like those body shots. Freeman covering up.
Stop.
Still complaining about the back of the head.
Yeah, he continues to point to the back of his head instead of focusing on the fight. Under a minute. This has been a great round for Meiirim.
Don't push. Let's go.
Meirim's all on him this round.
Boy, just teeing off. And all Jamar can do is cover up.
Jamar needs to start moving and popping that jab. He needs to create some space between him and Meiirim.
30 seconds to go. Round 2. And the quickness advantage that Freeman had at the start of the fight certainly has gone by the wayside as Meiirim has had a spectacular round 2, including a knockdown of Freeman in the first minute. So let's take a look at the knockdown and see how Meiirim was able to get it done.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I know, forget about this.
Oh, it did appear that he did hit him in back of the head. I can't disagree with Freeman's complaints there. There's another look.
So he kind of was hitting the back of his head, so maybe there was something to the complaints of Freeman. But
yeah,
if the referee doesn't see it or call it,
stay focused. Main thing. Protect yourself at all times. You don't ever want to take your eyes off your opponent to either complain or
go crazy. Set up the big shot.
or whatever. You just need to stay focused. Focus on the fight.
So we mentioned that Freeman has not fought in 18 months.
Right there for you. Let's go.
And that does seem like it's affecting him. He said it wouldn't, but I see his timing's a little off. We'll see how he comes out in this third round.
We asked him what his weaknesses were. He said explosiveness and focusing on me. And we saw that in the second round. He focused on the everything out there instead of trying to reboot and restart. Here we go, round 3. Freeman in the snakeskin, Meiirim in the red and black. Here are how you, the fans at home, scored the second round. 92%. Trying to figure out what the 8% we're watching.
Maybe trolling.
They might be Freeman fans. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? Meiirim, a young fighter from Kazakhstan, and came here to train in the United States. And whenever we talk to these fighters that come from other countries, whether they're close countries like Puerto Rico and Mexico or farther like Russia or Kazakhstan, they always talk about good left hand, the diversity of fighters that they can spar with for training when they come to Los Angeles. And you know all about that.
Yeah, Southern California has some of the best sparring for you. There's so many fighters out here. So it doesn't shock me that he would come out here for great work and great sparring.
Ryan, the coach, here on Facebook Watch, Golden Boy Fight Night. Roxy Diaz taking care of all of our social media business here throughout the evening. Thanks for hanging out with us here from Las Vegas, the boxing capital of the world. A little better round to start for Freeman. Seems to have found his legs here in the third round.
He's continue using that reach advantage on Meiirim.
Good exchange.
Freeman needs to keep that left hand up. Right hand's coming.
There was a lot of concern from his team yesterday that they might get off to a slow start, and that would certainly affect the end game for a man who hasn't fought in 18 months, a full year and a half. And he said it was for no injuries, nothing other than personal issues, family issues, because he's a guy that works full-time. He's got a full-time job that he works third shift and then trains during the day. That's very, very difficult to do.
That's determination for you.
All right, we are coming to the end of round 3. Do not forget, click on the interactive poll on your Facebook Watch page. If you bring it up on mobile or on an iPad or computer, it'll be right there at the front of your page. Just click. Let us know who you think round 3. We are here at the Joint inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in famous Las Vegas, Nevada, on a gorgeous evening in the desert here in the middle of October.
Okay? You gotta let it go, okay? Jab, acabó primo. Jab, acabó primo.
Listen into the red corner for a minute.
It's right there, okay? When you see him, when you distance, he's got comfortable. His hands are down here. That's when you gotta go. Jab, jab, right hand down the middle. That's all you gotta do. Keep your distance. Come on. When you close, give me that left to the body, okay? Round 4 coming up. This round was kind of a little slow. We gotta pick it up, okay? You see at the end, the jab, jab, right hand was working. That's all you gotta do. Just keep it right now.
So you heard the advice there.
Yeah.
That they weren't happy with their guy, with how he came out in the third round. So we'll see if he listens to that advice here in the 4th round.
They also want Meiirim to put more pressure.
Freeman, we asked him what he thought about fighting a Russian fighter, and he said that Russian fighters are normally flat-footed. It's easier to establish your distance.
He did say it was easier.
He did. His words, not ours. Here's how you, the fans at home, scored the last round. And you thought Meiirim won it easily, 83% to 17%.
Oh, good jab by Freeman. I see, like I said, he needs to continue popping that jab and creating distance using his reach.
When you say reach to maybe the novice fan at home, what do you mean by that?
Reach as in, when you have a longer reach, the opponent has to close the distance. So if you keep your reach on the opponent, he's going to need to come forward and take chances. So if Freeman can use that jab and control reach, then you'll have Meiirim taking shot after shot, hopefully missing.
We see the comments at the bottom of the screen, and many of you feel like Freeman's not letting his hands go. And right, that's what he talked about. He said, I'm quick, I've got great hands, but he's not been able to really kind of let go. I don't know if it's ring rust or if it's the fact that Meiirim has been very, very aggressive and has not allowed him to do so.
Yeah.
Halfway through the 4th round.
It's cool how we can see all the comments coming straight to us. We read everybody's comments. Keep them coming.
Ed Camacho. When guys know what a fighters' strengths really are. And when they're not doing that, we see that in so many different sports, that a game plan that you might have when you come in doesn't exactly play out that way. Good right hand, and followed up by another combination from Freeman. And you could hear his corner imploring Freeman. Final 30 seconds here of round 4.
Demanding him to let his hands go. This corner is really, really demanding.
What keeps a fighter from doing that when your corner says to do it and then you just don't do it?
The respect for the opponent's power. I think he's landed a couple good shots on Freeman. Got a little caution.
Oh, wow.
That left hand.
Meiirim just caught Freeman straight.
Quick left. Quick left hook.
Quick left. And that may have won him that 4th round. Let us know who you think won the 4th round. Just click on the tab on your Facebook Watch page. Here is how this fight has gone so far. We are halfway through it. Nursultanov taking on Jamar. Freeman.
Down in the 1st round. May have caught him behind the head, but again, the pressure was on Freeman from the start of the fight. I think Meiirim's controlling the action and just controlling this fight all around. Good left hook. It's been all Meiirim, this fight.
You know, despite the quickness that Freeman has, it seems like Meiirim is able to see it coming. He's able to move out of the way, and we see there in slow motion how quick. And that was at the end of the 4th round, that last shot.
Timing beats speed, like they say.
All right, here we go, heading into the 5th round. Meiirim in the red and black, Freeman in the snakeskin. And so far, most of you at home, and I would assume you as well, has Meiirim up 4 rounds to 0.
Oh, good quick right hand.
Shot.
No, stop.
Freeman needs to, I would like to see Freeman get on his toes a little bit.
See how you, the fans, scored that last round at home? Right now, so far, 10-9. All Meiirim. And this is how my man King rides.
All Meiirim. Oh, got it. Freeman needs to get out of there ASAP.
And that's the exact same scorecard for Ryan that you fans have at home. The consensus, anyway. Meiirim really takes calculated shots. Doesn't overdo it like a lot of young fighters when they feel another fighter on the ropes.
Those body shots are really taking a toll on Freeman.
Freeman continues, though, to stand right there and take it.
Heart of a champion.
And his corner continues
to
say, give it back to him. Give it back to him. And maybe to your point, he is just, wow, good left hand there. Maybe he's not to use the word afraid, but if he goes in, what's going to come back at him? And right now, it's been a lot.
Exactly, and I feel like he's fighting Meirim's fight. I think he needs to get on his toes, use that jab. Staying right there is not the way to go for him.
Straight right hand knocked Freeman back. Meiirim shakes his head and says, that didn't affect me at all.
That's usually when it affects you.
Here we go.
Really good fight here to kick off our fight night. Golden Boy Promotions here at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino. Enjoy it here on a Saturday in October. We'll check in with Roxy at the end of this, the 5th round. Send your questions in for Roxy, but also send your questions in for Ryan. He's our boxing expert here on the show. Ask him anything you would like, and we will ask him live here on the show. Final 30 seconds. Another good round for Meiirim as he continues to dominate this fight. Let's send up to Roxy.
Hey, Coach, thank you so much. We are still taking your comments right now on Facebook. I will be reading them all night long. Author Ambrisky is checking in saying, Meiirim needs to keep up the pressure and throw the uppercut in close. We also have Marlon Thompson checking in saying, Freeman needs the eye of the tiger right now. He needs something. Michael Berry Sr. checking back in with us. At this point, it will take Freeman to knock him out to win. Question for you, Rye. Do you agree? Is it going to take a knockout by now for Freeman to even get back into this fight?
I feel like Freeman does need a knockout now at this point. I haven't scored any rounds for Freeman, so he needs to bring everything out of him right now. Like you said, it's his last opportunity. Bring in everything you got.
Let's go. Mouthpiece, mouthpiece.
All right, quickly to replay that straight right hand that nearly knocked Freeman down and then followed up with another good combination. Amir has been really, really impressive with how patient he has been, calculating he has been.
Shows signs of a very experienced fighter, even though with just 8 fights.
A lot of you at home weighed in on the winner of the 5th round, and much like the first 4, heavily weighted to the side of Nursultanov, who has dominated. And a lot of you, as I have my Facebook watch open as well, are wondering why Freeman's not using his quickness, lateral movement, opening up his hands. You're seeing exactly what we are seeing here at ringside. This is the Facebook scorecard. A perfect 10.
Perfect. Pitching a shutout.
Nursultanov. You know, you can't help but root for Freeman. Good combo by Meiirim, as he tells you his life story, and all these fighters have them. And that's why the fight game is such a difficult one to be successful in, to make a living in, to stay in, because somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. Halfway through round 6, Ryan the coach, Roxy Diaz here at ringside. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. This is our first of 4 fights here tonight on Facebook Watch. Our main event, Tito Acosta, Abraham Rodriguez for the WBO light flyweight title, 12 rounds later tonight. Settle in.
Meiirim puts a little bit more pressure and goes down the body. I think we take him out here.
Good right hand to the body. The thing about Meiirim, what I notice with his eyes, is that his eyes never move. He's laser focused
at all times.
At all times. You look at fights differently than the rest of us do because you're in the game. You're a young star.
Here we go.
What do you see when you see Meiirim and how he tactically goes about his business?
Oh, beautiful combination. I just see him as an experienced fighter with just 8 fights. He just seems so experienced, so poised, he seems experienced. And you can see that from the opening bell, he knew what he was going to do coming into this fight. Take control, put pressure, and not get hit.
Okay, we are coming to the end of round 6. A fight that has been dominated by Meiirim.
That's all.
Nursultanov. Let's listen into the red corner here in between.
You got 2 more rounds, Meiirim. You got condition. You got everything for this guy, okay? You got to let your punches go, okay? Be a little bit more aggressive. Come on. Only 2 more punches. That right hand is there. The hook is there. You got to let it go. Remember, when you close, don't stay in front of him. Move the angles and work. How you feel? Good? It's only 2 more rounds, okay? Be a little bit more aggressive. Let's close the show, okay? Start off with the jab, either hook, right hand on the middle, okay? Deep breath. You can throw 2 more rounds, okay? You can throw all the punches you want on this round. You have good condition. Let's go, work, okay? Don't let this guy get in the fight, okay?
All right, Ryan, let's look back some of the action in round 6.
Looking at the replay, we see Meiirim with the quick double jab right on Freeman's chin. Yeah, he's been using that jab, sitting up with that right hand right there in between the guard.
Peace in.
That was such
Let's
great
go right now.
advice and the way to handle a fighter in the ring. Pump him up, tell him what he can do. Say, listen, you trained for this. Your cardio's on point.
Reassure him.
Yeah. managed by the great Freeman. Sparring partner in the same stable of the great Vasily Lomachenko. Here's how you fans at home scored the last round, round 6. Still over the 90% mark. And some of you, Michael Berry, my man Michael Berry. His time is Freeman's enemy. He's not boxing like it, though. What's up, Michael? James Jacobs, the only way for Freeman to win is a KO, but that's not going to happen. Well, the way it looks right now, no, it's not going to happen. Meiirim will TKO Freeman.
We will see. He needs to put more pressure and go down to that body, coach.
You know, one of
let him go, Free. Let him go.
A
Pull your
favorite
hands
basketball coach of mine years ago, after getting clocked by a future Hall of Famer, gave him a high five, and I said, "Why did you high five that player?" He said, "Sometimes guys are just better than you are." And I feel like that's what we're watching right now.
Yeah.
Jamar Freeman, likable guy, great guy, but we're watching a world-class boxer in Nursultanov. And now he's just showing his skills.
Having fun in there, that's right.
Stop. All right.
He listens to his corner gives him advice, and he goes out and he executes a perfect game plan. They said throw more punches, he's throwing more punches.
Freeman needs to just let all his hands go at this point. He needs to just let him go, let him fly. It's your last opportunity.
But he has taken so many straight shots to the face. He's probably thinking at this point that if I come in and I do what
hands are free,
hands wants me to do, it could end in a spectacular knockout and not for the good side.
Sometimes you got to take them chances, right?
That's very true. Final minute here in round 7, our opening bout here on Facebook Watch. A new way of presenting boxing to you, courtesy of Golden Boy Promotions, Ryan the coach, and Roxy Diaz. Bringing you all of this top flight boxing action here tonight.
Roxy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start something new for you guys. Like an hour before we come on the air, we're gonna do a meet and greet for you and Roxy, where people get to shoot Instagram photos of you in the ring.
Got a bell, guys.
I wouldn't mind that. That would be fun.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be changing anything you don't do already.
Yeah.
We're just adding people to it.
Yeah, having fun with everybody, right?
There you go. There you go. Another good round by Meiirim, as he has completely shut out Jamar Freeman thus far. And we don't even need to listen to what Freeman's corner is telling him. I know exactly what he's telling him. This is what you got to do. You have to try to knock him out, or you have no chance of winning. And he knows that. He's a smart guy.
Go with the jab, stay busy. This is the last round, okay? This guy right now is going to come out swinging, okay?
Guys, touch up center.
Okay, so be careful. We're going to come out swinging because it's the last round.
Here goes the replay of that nice left hook down to the body shot. Love his body work. Big right hand. Big right hand. Shakes his head, but that's usually when you feel it.
Take some fucking risk. Respect. Here we go. Final round. And the corner of Freeman, clean it up a little bit for you. Said take some risks. Meiirim 8 straight wins. The last 7 have been by knockout.
Here he comes out. Freeman's coming out strong this round.
Corner said take some risks. You've got to be willing to be knocked out to go for a knockout in the final round of a fight that you have been dominated in.
Exactly. Like I said, you have to take those chances at times.
Meiirim continues to be just a step ahead of the ultra-quick Jamar Freeman.
Like he knows what's going to happen before it happens.
Punch it out.
Last round, you the fans scored it here on Facebook. As expected, 90%. had Meiirim winning that round.
Get your hands free. Get your hands free. Free up.
We will have every fight available for you to vote throughout the evening.
Nearest corner, you got to do it for your daughter. You got to bring it out of you.
All right, stop. Step out. Here we go.
Meiirim told us, he said, I'm going with every fight. I'm adding things to my arsenal. I said, give us specifics.
Watch your head.
He said, I'm not going to give you specifics, but I think we're starting to see what those things are. There hasn't been a lot of video on him. He is so young.
I don't think you like that body shot.
Keep your head up, son.
But Ryan looks like to me his strength, his power, his patience. And now Freeman.
I think Meirim's just clearly the better fighter tonight. But Freeman was game. Took a lot of good shots and continued trying to win.
He didn't run.
No.
He never backed up. He just got outboxed, and he got outfought here tonight.
Let him go, Freeman.
And there is no shame when that happens.
Stop. Hold it, let him go. Come on.
See the comment at the bottom of the screen. Charles says Freeman needs to stop blocking with his head. A little sarcasm there.
No. Let him up.
David said, I'll give him one more round if it continues. I'd stop it.
Freeman's been on survival mode pretty much the whole entire fight.
Now final seconds of a fight that has been absolutely dominated. Great shot from Meiirim as he closes it off. Really good finish.
Great fight.
Plenty of respect between these two fighters, and Meiirim knows that he absolutely gave these fans here in Las Vegas a really good, dominating show here tonight.
Very great show by Meiirim. He dominated the whole entire fight and clearly took the victory. You got to give credit to Freeman.
Well, you just wonder, Ryan. You never want to make excuses, and Jamar would not make excuses.
No.
But you wonder if the 18 months off had an effect, not being in the ring, working all the things that go into it.
I feel like it did. He had some rust there. I definitely seen that, but he was game, and I give credit to that. He went in there and fought his heart out, and never truly gave up.
A really good fight for Meiirim right there as we kick things off here on Facebook Watch. But look who our cameras have caught up with backstage, making their arrivals just moments ago. Abraham Rodriguez, your challenger tonight in the main event. What a huge opportunity it is for him. He's trying to show the entire world he's not just an opponent for that man. The world champ, Angel Tito Acosta, also in the building tonight, ready to defend that title later this evening. Also still to come later on tonight in our co-main event with a 13-0, 11 knockout record, Bakram Murtazalia looks to add another win to his record as he takes on Norberto Gonzalez, who says, hey, listen, I have surprised people before, and I plan on surprising people tonight. And coming up next, it's the speedy one, Speedy Rashidi Ellis. He says, I'm too nice. I need to flip the switch. Will he flip that switch tonight against Saul Corral? All that still to come tonight live right here on Facebook Watch. All right, here is how our opening fight went here between Nursultanov and Jamar Freeman. Right from the start, it was all Meiirim.
All Meiirim. He controlled the action from the opening bell, kept the pressure, really never let go of the gas, and just, truly outboxed Freeman.
Round 5, it was more of the same.
Yeah. Clearly landed those good right hands and just controlled the action.
Meiirim was always a step ahead. I was really impressed with his patience, his power.
Body work, overall, great performance by Meiirim. But he trains with Vasily Lomachenko.
All right, let's send it up to the ring. Jeremiah Gallegos.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of championship action, we go to the scorecard. All 3 judges scoring this one 80-71 in favor for your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated and new junior NABF middleweight champion from Astana, Kazakhstan, Meiirim Nursultanov.
Big smile from the young man from Kazakhstan as he wins the new NABF junior middleweight title in dominating fashion. All right, let's bring in Roxy. She's up there with Meiirim. Roxy, go ahead.
Meiirim. Congratulations on your win tonight. Yesterday you told me that you were going to make him fight your fight. How do you believe you accomplished that today?
Ты вчера сказал, что ты сделаешь так, что он будет боксировать твой бой. Как ты можешь сейчас это прокомментировать?
Думаю, что прошло так, но есть некоторые недоработки. Будем работать над этим. Хороший боец. Спасибо.
I think I did what I said I'm going to do, but there is still a lot of mistakes, what I need to work on it. And the fighter was good, tough, so thank you.
You fought the entire time, all 8 rounds, each shot very calculated, timely. You didn't rush the fight at all. Was that because you were looking for the right chance for a knockout?
Ты боксировал весь бой, как бы очень растянул, не торопился. И это что было, что ты смотрел, где поймать нокаут?
Я не хотел спешить, но я делал свою работу. Один раз попал, но не добил. Вот в этом ошибка была. Следующие бои, думаю, что таких не будет. Только начинаем сейчас, 8-раундовый. Еще хотелось прочувствовать весь бой.
I wasn't in a hurry. I got him one time, but I didn't finish it. And this is just my beginning. This is the first time I fought 8 rounds, and I wanted to feel what is to fight 8 rounds.
Well, once again, it was an amazing fight. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Coach and Ryan.
Roxy, thank you very much. Certainly an impressive performance by that man, Meiirim, but as he said, he's got a lot of mistakes to clean up. Hey, it's only his 9th professional fight. 7 of those by knockouts tonight. He wins by unanimous decision. All right, here's some reactions from you at home on social media, on Facebook. Freeman was game, took him to